Good afternoon. We are live on Twitch as we are getting ready to start week 3 of the 2031 season. And we are about to get ready to work our way from week 3 to week 7. This is the fun part of the year. Well, this is the fun part of the schedule where we're going to get 2 games done today, but we're going to get through 4 weeks of the season while doing so. So, that's the fun part. That is the fun part, my friends. So, here we are. We are about to enter the game against Kent State. So we have the game against Kent State, which we are about to play. Of course, Michigan is 2-0, Kent State's 1-1. Then we'll have the double bye weeks for weeks 4 and 5. And then we'll have our second, yes, you heard that right, second Big Ten game against Indiana as we open the season against the Big Ten's newest arrival in Rice. So, all right, so we got Michigan at home in Ann Arbor against the Kent State Golden Flashes. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. I do have to say, Kent State, nice looking alternate uniform. I don't really get the look. Ooh, oh wow, that's bad. Ooh, you know there are some teams that have some definitely. Okay, you know what? This team overall may suck, but god damn, their uniform game is. Damn, their uniform game is something else. Damn. Yep, yep. I'll say it. Their uniform game, oh my god, that's something else. All right, let's go kick their ass. They may have some nice uniforms, but they still gonna get their ass kicked.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up.
I'm actually doing pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this.
All right, so we're gonna take over after about Texas. Where are you from?
They'll go go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That didn't work out too well.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back.
Oh, that's cool. Which part of Canada?
Out of the gun, the gift to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Excuse me. I'd say so. I mean, I got a full-time job. I do the streaming just for. I do the streaming just for fun. I don't. No, I'm not looking to monetize it or anything like that, like most people. I do it for fun.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, thank you.
He'll pull it on the read. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Right now, no. This is about the only other. This is the only other game that I stream on Twitch right now. I play NHL. I usually do. I usually do Via Pro videos for NHL, but I put them on YouTube. I seem to get a lot of traction. I seem to get a lot of traction on YouTube for those for some reason. I get at least usually anywhere between 8 to 12 views. So I mean, I enjoy it. I do plan on streaming some MLB The Show 26 whenever it comes. Whenever I get that in March, I don't have a lot of other games that I play on a normal basis, so I just kind of stream what I play on a normal basis. I stream what I like. You mean through yeah. Sorry, my brain is off. You mean through Twitter? Let's see. Interesting. Sorry. Sorry about that. Got a little sidetracked by something. Actually, yeah, I do.
Power football with the run. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack.
Give me a minute. Let me pull it up because I don't. Give me a minute. Let me pull it up because I don't remember what it is. So.
Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense.
Because I don't use it a lot, so.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So they're saying I'm short.
4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Alrighty.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass.
Oh!
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender.
Give me 1 second.
Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Gets it out quickly.
All right,
they make
so
the
we're
stop
close.
about 4 yards short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Crap, this one's going to be off.
Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Alrighty. Let's see. I don't see any requests. I've got the app open. I don't see I don't see anything.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Like I said, I don't see anything. I don't see anything on my Discord at all for it. So
Going right to work up top.
shit! I forgot what play I called.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on second down. He's got an open man. Push down.
Got most of it back.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Quick pass on the fly motion. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. Only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Pretty good effort on that one.
Not bad.
His way up to the 42. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Let's see, 3rd and 2 as we
So
get
they
ready
go
to
back to
open.
work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way left.
No, he ends
He
up
just
short.
needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe that big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go right back to it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for it.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. The quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
He's got it.
And he's in the end zone, and we take a 13-3 lead.
Is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row. He's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Lining up for the PAT.
And the extra point is up.
And
it
the
is
extra point
good.
makes it 14-3.
We're up
We check in
14-3.
with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 6.
And he goes down at the 19. Excuse me. Damn. So that drive ends quickly. On the second play, we get an interception by David and Hinchco. Return 39 yards up to the 17. And our next drive, that's where our next drive starts.
So here comes the Michigan offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous.
catch.
Because they can score in a hurry. Because
Dalvin
of how efficient they are
Bynum
throwing the
on the
football.
offensive
And
line
welcome to
is
modern college
injured.
football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Bring in the heat.
And the quarterback
He was fortunate not to
got a
lose
yard.
yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling and getting some pressure.
Oh,
he
shit.
can't hold the pitch and the ball's loose.
No,
Scoops
that
up,
didn't
still
end
on
well.
the ball.
And those are
That
so
ended
frustrating
horribly.
with defense, and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again.
Crap.
And you don't get it.
Well,
Still
hang
a
on.
good stick, still a
We
good
get it.
physical play.
It's
Keep hitting that
good.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Byrne. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
And they give it back. We get the ball at the 20 after a 10-yard return on a punt by Julius Anger.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
And the
Using
throw.
the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short game there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
We got 6 on the.
A nice job by the QB
got
there,
6 on the
timing out
catch.
that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it
And we're
upfield.
going to be short by 2
Defense
yards.
not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to
And
keep the drive
goes down.
alive. They knock him
He's
down,
up to the
but he's got
38.
enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity. That's why they've
Deck
been
it.
so successful this season.
Or Duckett
He's
makes the
brought down
catch.
quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short
He got
of the
6.
first down.
They say minimal. You say
Wolverines
minimal
with a
game. I
second and
said
short
screw
to
it.
keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
You mean for Discord? If you're talking about Discord, I don't really use it that much. It's more for I don't know. I don't use it much. I don't use it much for. I don't use Discord. I don't really use Discord other than to follow a couple things that I like. So. Oh, the X. Oh, for Twitter, I don't even. Twitter, I have my profile that I've had. Twitter, I've had that thing set up for. I've had that set up for a while. So I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Alright, we're looking at 3rd and 7.
They've got
We
a
get the
good chunk
2-minute
of ground to
timeout.
cover on 3rd and long from the 41. The run from the shotgun. And the
And
defense knew
we're
exactly
short.
where
They're
that
calling the
first down
timeout.
line was, and they stopped him short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Okay. Let's go for it.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Trying to keep the drive alive.
Gets first down. Uh-oh. And touchdown. Can't touch this.
Space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So it's an 80-yard drive, and that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense.
When they score. All right, so we got 25 seconds left. We're at the 20. Oh, we got 3 timeouts.
This late in the half, here's the question: how
all right, let's
aggressive
see
will the
what
play
we're gonna
calling
do.
be? Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he wants it all.
Oh,
And complete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Lets it fly.
oh, damn it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Ooh.
Snagged in the middle. It's Coates. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Kent State.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one.
And that's no good.
He needed a
Oh,
little
damn.
boost from the crossbar, but he gets
Okay.
to go through.
He got it.
Now a two-possession game at 24-13.
And how about the three-pointer from downtown? The long field goal attempt, they trust their kicker, and it took every inch. Just hits the crossbar and gets over and goes in.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how
We're going into the half with the lead.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
All right,
Thanks
so
for
we're
that
getting ready
halftime
to
report, Kevin.
start half number 2. We're going to get the ball.
Golden flashes. We'll kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
And the kick is returnable.
On the run from inside his own 5.
And
Not
he's
a
down
lot
at
of
the
space to
21.
be found. Good hustle by the
We'll
coverage
take it.
team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll open the second half on the ground.
Echo gets
Keeps
4.
it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Finds his way ahead.
Gets
for
3.
Out to the 27-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, we end up
Doesn't
short.
quite make it to the first down marker.
And we'll
It's a
go ahead
yard
and punt it
short.
away.
And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming signals for the fair.
They did a smart thing. And oh, they were close. They went for it on 4th and 4. Pass got knocked away by Tyree Lord. We will get the ball at the 28 to start the next drive.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain
And
that momentum.
he
right?
got
Go back to
4
what was
on the
working
carry.
Earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back.
Home
Now put a nice
with the
drive
catch.
together and execute.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the
Oh
incompletion.
no, he dropped. Sorry, he dropped it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Blade with the catch, but he's going to be short. He got
They'll make the
5.
stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
Slithers
Echo.
into space.
Gets a spin off. He gets the first just near midfield.
Move the chains. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back.
Echo with the handoff up the middle. He gets the first down.
5-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Oh, the handoff. Echo. Oh, the run. Breaks the tackle. Picks up 8 more.
Pretty good yardage.
He's got
that's a big key to this
139
offense.
today.
You got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29.
And first down. He's up to the 16.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Laga with the catch. Out of the screen. He gets 9. Kent State's Clyde Mercury is down with an injury.
The officials take a break to let him be checked
We're
out.
doing 2nd and inches from the 6.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Echo back in the backfield yet again.
They go to the
Flag, but Echo.
He's brought down, but
Yeah,
there's a
we'll see what the flag
on field.
is.
Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
Defensive offsides, we'll take it.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides.
Oh, he
Not
got
much
dropped at the
running
goal
room here
line.
Thanks to this senior defender. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it
Into the end zone, and Michigan touchdown as we increase our lead to 30 to 13.
Scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
getting set for the point after. And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 21 to USC. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
All right, so they will start on defense. We're going to get the ball back with 58 seconds to go, just beyond midfield as Anger catches a fair catch.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. First play of the drive wants to throw. The throw. The sure hands. It's Anger. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Okay, we are about to enter the final quarter.
But hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
We got a
in the final period of this one.
1st and 10 at the 40.
From the shot,
a handoff,
here's an inside dip.
and he goes
And
down.
maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's second
All right,
and
we're looking
9.
at 2nd and 9.
Off the play
Fakes the
fake.
handoff in. He's unfortunately going to get sacked.
Gets to the quarterback, and they get it at the
Sack
46.
number 2.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up
Looking
front
at
that are
3rd and
athletic
16.
and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of
All right,
work to
we're
do
looking
to
at
move
3rd
the
and
chains, keep this
16.
drive alive after that earlier sack.
Ball is at the 46.
On 3rd and long,
And
a
here
check
comes
down
the
would be
throw.
last resort.
Oh,
Oh, they really
almost
could
had
use
it, but it
that.
got knocked
That's their
away.
physical pass
So we're
defense.
going to
It
punt the
brings up a
ball
third down. The
to Kent
Wolverines
State.
will send out the punt unit. This
Ball
will be the second
is
time they've had to kick it
kicked.
away.
And into the end zone for a touchback. Oh, unfortunately, that drive did not go the way that we hoped. All right. We're going to get the ball back. They tried to go for it on a 4th down play, and, well, it didn't work out. So we have the ball at the 20. We're up
Michigan ready to get that
31-13.
offense rolling again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a
And he's into the end zone, and Michigan increases that lead.
They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on.
We're bringing in the backups after this.
It's another good decision by the quarterback.
this
You've
game
gotta be
is
impressed
over.
here. Not when he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been
I don't
able
think
to
I'm
take
turning
advantage
on
of it, and
the
that's why they've
cheat
been able to
clock
score so
function
many
too.
points.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials
Really?
are going to have a second look.
Okay, they may have a All right, he might have something. We might be on the goal line. They might have got us by a technicality, which I think they did.
Reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided
Yep.
to overturn the call. And the Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver.
You're just holding off the inevitable.
Pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown Wolverines! And the
If he wasn't going to get it, somebody else was.
that leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory
So
here in week
Duckett
3.
ends up being the one that gets into the end zone.
They've got a huge
After
lead here in the fourth quarter. They are
Replay
so
showed we didn't get in, which, I mean, I watched the replay. We didn't get in. We were short by a knee, unfortunately. But yeah, we're going to be bringing in the backups.
And he knocks the extra point through the
We're up
uprights. They didn't have a whole lot
38-13.
of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
And there is the kick. It is down for a
And he'll
touchback.
just take a knee and
Before we get ready to bring the defense out, we're going to go ahead and make the swaps. Mass sub everybody for the offense and the defense out. So second stringers will be coming in. And even against the second stringers, Kent State goes, nah, we can't score.
So here comes the Michigan
So we got
offense.
second string in
They had
Val
this thing in a
Income.
hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really
Is
ratcheting up the pressure.
back in the
David.
backfield. He makes the
This
throw.
offense doesn't have to change.
Number 87. He's loose. He's down at the 6.
Leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch.
Steve Stewart with the catch.
Right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
They'll use the run
Balaga
on
with
first
the
and goal.
with the run. He
Works
gets up
his
to the
way all
3.
the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's second and goal. Wants to go up top.
And he's into the end zone.
Touchdown, Michigan.
I don't even know who that is.
6 more points.
I don't think that's not. I don't think that's Bulaga.
It's your job.
Oh, that's Vince Hicks.
Get conservative because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to
Vince Hicks took the little cross screen and
something about it.
he goes, bye.
On to attempt the try.
And the kick is up. It is good. 3 plays, 41 yards,
Quick strike
123 off the clock.
Scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Looking for those open spaces and
Oh,
opportunity.
he gets dropped at the 14. So we got 5 minutes left in the game. And we're going to get the ball with 4:09 to go as they tried to go for it again on 4th down but came up short. We have the ball at midfield.
Guys, here come those maize and blue
Here we go.
helmets on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
And he makes the catch, gets 7.
These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big
Laga
lead.
takes a handoff up the middle, and he is up to the 32.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And,
They work on that clock.
and
This
he
one
gets
will be
nothing.
stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running
Little
the
bit.
football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but
Stewart.
the defense knows that
Oh,
it's coming, right?
nope.
So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what.
And
the
we're
offense
at the
does on this
2-minute
next one.
timeout.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
Looking at
They've
3rd
gotta
and
come up with a big
14.
play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lets one fly.
Oh, he made the catch.
Grab on the shot. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
That was Casper with the catch.
Sets up the
Throw it
screen.
out.
And
Nothing.
the defense holds firm.
We're okay
no
with it.
Pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Laga takes the handoff.
Pass to the end zone to
Oh,
the
he
right.
gets nothing.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And now after getting
And
knocked back, they'll
Bulaga
try
back
it
in there
this time from the
again.
5 on 3rd and goal.
He got stuck. Got a yard.
Stonewall on 3rd
We're
down.
just going to let the clock run out because the play clock is still sitting.
First down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
We're just
They've
going to
got
let the
this
clock
game
run
in hand,
out.
but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And this will be a short
We're
one
just going
from
to let
about
the
21
final
yards out.
10 seconds click off. And we're going to pick up the win 45-13 as Michigan will move to 3-0 on the year.
Guys, this is a
While
really
Kent
good
State
win for
falls
this
to
ball
1
club
and
as they
2.
Put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team
So
that's really
Michigan
starting to believe in itself.
That's gonna
moves
do
up
it
to
from here.
3-0.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So Michigan moves to 3-0 on the year. Kent State is 1-2 on the year. Sorry, I'm a little busy at the moment, just trying to get a couple of things squared away. All right, so Let's start with Kent State. Lester Lucky, he goes 22 of 47, 293, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Jacquez Metcalf goes 2 carries for 5 yards. Leading receiver Christian Coates, 9 for 146. Emmett Body, he goes 5 for 66 with the touchdown. And defensively, Emmanuel Hook has 12 tackles. He leads the team. George Ekanen has 10. Tyler Watford and Mike Azura have the sacks. Jeff Salomon has the interception, which, of course, was thrown at the end of the quarter as a let's see, and it didn't work out. So it is what it is. Now, Tim Masters goes 18 of 25, 128, 2 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. Val Income goes 6 of 6 for 74 yards and a touchdown. George Eckel, 19 carries, 151 yards and a touchdown. Ontarius Bulaga, 12 for 43. Tim Master, Temper, 32 and 2 scores. Receiving wise, Al Duckett, 7 for 27 with a touchdown. The other touchdown, John Fung, 3 for 42. And then Vince Hicks, 2 for 3 with that touchdown. Defensively, Hugo Luna had 5 tackles, led the team. DeAndre Carlson, Max Allen, and Devin Borhe each had sacks. David Nhinsko had an interception, which it led to us getting a score. Again, we pick up the win 45-13. Michigan improves to 3-0. Kent State falls to 1-2. And we will get ready to enjoy 2 weeks off before we go to face Indiana. Alright, so we are getting ready to move on into week number 4. Again, we have 2 bye weeks coming up, and we just had one guy lock us out. Enrique, we move up to number 9. I think it was number 9. I think we move up, I don't know. So we have our first lockout. It was 5-star cornerback Enrique Taber. He locks us out. He is in his top 5, and that is Oklahoma, Georgia, Florida, Clemson, and Auburn. Unfortunately for Michigan, we did not make the cut. It happens. So we have our recruiting coming up. So we will remove the guy that is going to cause us to have to wait. He's got, let's see. Alright, let's do Pro 2 is, we'll go week 6 against Indiana, and we will cite Pro Potential. Nope. Let's see. Brand exposure. Let's say Was he going to? Yep, he's visiting Ohio State week 5. That's why week 5 is blocked out. Alright, fine. We'll go week 6 and we'll cite brand exposure. Oh, wow. Woo! We don't have him set for anything. Alrighty. Oh, and we are gonna have to. Yep, and we're gonna have to drop another corner. Eric Bender. He is out for play style, so we may have to. Yep, we need another corner. Alright. Okay, let's see. Alright, we got two. We got 2 more corners. We need corners. We'll get what we can. We get what we can. We'll see. We'll do 10 for each for right now. Alright, so we have our recruiting board finished. Let's take a look at the top 25 going into week number 4. We are sitting at number 9. So the top 10 stays the same. Florida, Oklahoma, USC, Notre Dame, Pittsburgh, Oregon, Duke, Auburn, Michigan, and Ohio State. The changes start at number 11 as Texas moves up from 12 to 11. South Carolina drops from 11 to 12. Miami stays at 13. Texas Tech stays at 14. TCU at 15. Minnesota 16. LSU, UCLA stays at 18. 19 is Indiana. They moved up from 20. Clemson moves up to 20. Nebraska moves up to 21. Florida State to 22. Iowa joins the land of the ranked at number 23. Georgia moves up from 25 to 24. And Alabama joins the rankings at number 25 from being previously unranked. Number 19, Temple, and number 24, Boise State, each drop off. It's not surprising to see. It happens. All right, so the Heisman Watch going into week 4. I got to be completely honest. Yeah, I know. Okay, no, I don't have to be completely honest. I know this is a completely new Heisman Watch. Baylor's Isaiah Dockett is leading the charge. Wide receiver Zach Gallimore is number 2. North Texas quarterback Robbie Fry is 3rd. Tennessee wide receiver KJ Ade is 4th, and then wide receiver Dante Barnes of Louisiana Tech is number 5. So, damn, interesting. I might have to start taking snapshots of that just so I can remember. Alright, so recruiting is set for the week. We are ready to go. We're gonna move into week number 4. Let me see. Let me check my injury report. I don't think I have any injuries. No, I don't. Let's see. We face Indiana next week. There. We face Indiana in 2 weeks. Where are they at? Forget. And they have no injuries themselves. Alright. So we're going to move on to week 5. So passing through week 4. On the bye week. We lose a recruit, left guard. moved up a spot. We're now number 8 in the country. We lose left guard Robert Darkawa. He cut down to his top 3, and it's Notre Dame, Ohio State, and Georgia. It happens. Unfortunately, we didn't make the list, but again, it happens. So we're going to drop him from the rankings. We get 55 recruiting hours. So what I'm going to do real quickly is we're going to... Nope. Okay, so... Alright. Oh, hell, he has his... Shit. Alright, he's full up 50 hours, so what we'll do is we'll just throw 10 hours. We'll set him up with a visit. And we'll do coach prestige. Cool. Alright. Let's see. Anybody? Yeah, he's close. Close. About 4 away. Okay, so we have 55 hours left. Let's take a look at our... Who's ready for a visit? We got plenty of pro potential for Faulkner. We will bring him... We'll bring him in when we play Indiana. Get his visit slated. Get his visit taken care of. Nope. Coach prestige for Avery Howard. We'll do that one against Illinois. Ooh, Alonzo Akeem. Man, we got 2 that... Shit, let's set him up against Illinois too. And we'll set pro potential. So that gives me 5 hours. This one could be a bust. Let's drop him down to 25 because he's close. That'll set me up 30 hours. Let's go with Indiana. We will do coach prestige. We have 15 hours left. Alright, so we got Philip Battles, Pete Dungalow. We actually have 3 choices here. So what we'll do is we'll take a look. And the only one, nope. I'm holding on to these hours because they're not worth it. There's nothing there. Yep. Alright. So we move on. We are in week number 5. We moved up to number 8. So the top 4 stays the same. It's Florida, Oklahoma, USC, and Notre Dame. Number 5 is now Oregon. Duke is at 6. Auburn's at 7. Michigan's at 8. Ohio State at 9. South Carolina is number 10. Miami, Texas Tech, TCU, and Minnesota. And then LSU finish out the top 15. UCLA moves up from 18 to 16. Pittsburgh falls from number 5 to number 17 as they lost by 14 to Stanford. Florida State jumps up from 22 to 18. Texas falls from 11 to 19, losing to Ole Miss by a point. Georgia moves up from 24 to 20. TCU joined the land of the ranks. UMass is 4-0. Tennessee is 1-2. Indiana drops from 19 to 23 as they lost by 17 to Ohio State. The Central Michigan Chippewas are now 24, and Virginia joins at 25. Clemson, Nebraska, basically 20. Clemson falls out at 20. Nebraska falls out at 21. Iowa falls out at 23, and Alabama falls out at number 25. So the bottom of the top 25 made some major changes, and some of the middle, it got interesting. We are looking at the Heisman Watch, and it changed again. We have a new lead dog. This one is Lee John from Missouri. He is joined by Jason Kegler of Mississippi State, Ben Longo of Troy. Bobby Fry of North Texas stays on the list, but he falls to number 4. And then Sheldon Lloyd of Texas joins the new Heisman watch list. So there is no set Heisman so far. The only recurring player to be on the Heisman list in more than 2 weeks is Robbie Fry with North Texas, and he's barely hanging on. I'm just saying. All right, so we're going to get through week 5 into week number 6 as we're going to get ready to play Indiana. And we lost the commitment as somebody decided to, decided to go to Ohio State, you rat bastard. So Carlos Thomas, who was scheduled to come visit us when we played Indiana, decided, I'm going to go sign with Ohio State. Brian Batista got into his top 3 and we didn't make the list. Same thing for Darnell Abel. He made his top 3. It's Notre Dame, UCLA, and Duke. We did not make the list. And then Philip Battles decided to commit to Miami, so we are going to have some recruiting to have to do before we get into the game against Indiana. Indiana is 2-2. They are unranked. They will face 3-0 Michigan, who is ranked number 8 in the country. So let's go ahead and go through the recruiting, clean out my recruiting board real quick. He's gone, and he's out as well as Abel. So we need 2 more guards because I only got 1. We will fix that. Okay. All right, so we have got everything settled. All right, let's see what we can do visit-wise. Let's go pro potential. We'll set him up with a visit against Illinois. That one might be a little bit tougher. Actually, no. We'll do a championship contendership against Washington. Yeah, I got one. He's almost finished. We'll do... set him up for that week against Washington, and we'll do coach prestige. So we got 35 hours left, and we can either put it on the quarterback, kicker, Caleb Wayne, or the guard, Aguilar. And it has to be against Ohio State. I think we're gonna go... Oh, never mind, we're gonna go to kicker Wayne because he actually has some positive gains. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna get ready to open up week 6. We're gonna play we're gonna play Indiana. Before we get into that game, let's take a look at the top. Excuse me. Let's take a look at the Big Ten rankings right now. So we have USC sitting at 1-0, Oregon at 2-0, Michigan's at 1-0, Ohio State 2-0, Minnesota and UCLA are 1-0. Illinois is 2-0, Maryland is 3-0, Michigan State is 2-0, Wisconsin is 1-1, Washington is 1-2, Penn State is 1-3, Indiana is 0-1, Nebraska is 0-2, Iowa is 0-1, Rice is 0-3, Purdue is 0-2, and Rutgers is sitting at 0-3. And it is unfortunately looking like Rutgers may be getting relegated out of the Big Ten after this season is over. Rice is not looking too good right now. They have a game coming up against Northwestern. They have played us, they played Illinois, and they played Ohio State. The closest game they had, honestly, was against Illinois in week 3. They lost 45-24. They got drubbed by Ohio State 52-27. They are playing Northwestern this week. I am going to give Rice at least 3 years before we see what happens, because, well, I mean, first year you're in, it's kind of like the shock of getting in. Second year, you know what you've got, and then by the third year, it's either you pick it up or you fail. Plus, recruiting and shit like that, so it gets interesting. But yeah, if Rutgers ends up at the bottom of the Big Ten rankings this year, they're getting relegated out of the Big Ten, and they will come in. Let's put it this way: I will have somebody else come in for them. I don't know who, but somebody else will be coming. Will come in for them. But we'll get to it. We'll cross that bridge at the end of the year when we get to it. I'm going to take a little pause for the cause for just a second, and I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. He needed to step away for a minute. Needed to handle a couple needed to handle something. So we are back. We're going to get ready to face the Indiana Hoosiers in Ann Arbor. The number 8 Michigan will be hosting Indiana in Big Ten play. Here we go with the kickoff.
Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh, he's down at the 21. And we're going to be dealing with rainy conditions.
So Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I'm going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches.
Boom, with the catch.
They are two of the
He
best
gets 3
in all of the country. So, whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Facing a third down and short from the 26.
Quick throw. He's short. 4th and 1. We're going to go ahead and punt it away.
And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
He's going to return it. And he got dropped at the 37.
About the 37-yard line.
So Tim Stockton is coming in. He unfortunately did not have a good game last week. And we will see what he does against the defense, against our defense on this opening drive. So they end up with a field goal as Greg Mugli hit one from 48 yards out. So Indiana gets on the board first, 3-0.
From the gun.
And
he is going nowhere.
Nothing.
Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire.
Catch.
In the middle is Anger.
Anger with the catch. He gets the first down.
Chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And first down by the running back. He gets up there 48.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
Throw. Reuben with the catch. He gets 9.
They're working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver. They get the completion.
Throw. Anger with the catch.
Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Wants to throw on first
Throws
down.
out. Hung with the catch. He gets 6.
Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything.
Reuben with the catch.
Don't take a shot.
It's up to the 18 or 16.
But take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And we didn't get it. Dom Venerable is down on the play, and that's going to cause a stoppage.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13.
And Echo up the middle. He gets 6. Venerable has a dislocated finger. He'll be out for a little while. Quentin Wing will move over into his spot.
Facing a 3rd and long.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't actually know who's going to move over where. And Echo. He got 4. It's 4th and 3. You know what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and kick the 26-yard field goal. I want to go ahead
Go for the field goal here.
take the points
A
that I
relatively
have
short field goal try from 26 yards out.
and tie it at 3.
Never a doubt. And with the field goal guys all locked up.
So we tied it at 3 with the field
If you
goal.
want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
And we're going to kick it away. And we're going to get a return from
Inside the
Indiana.
10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Ooh,
He was hoping
goes
for something
down
a
at the
little more
20.
dynamic, but they get him on the
All right, so the defense will take over. And they're going to we get a stop. We'll pick up the ball at the 30 after Engel calls for a fair catch on the punt. And we'll take over. 1:32 to go in the first.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line.
And
He's with the running back.
Echo.
And he was
Got
fortunate not
nothing.
to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Well, I got, oh shit.
Trying to pop one on the screen.
Well, we lost
No,
4.
sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long.
Throw, makes the catch. He's going to be short.
The game needed about 3 more on that one.
You know what? We're going to let the quarter run out, and then we'll just punt the ball to begin quarter number 2.
The Wolverines will punt it away on
Actually,
4th
no,
down.
fuck it. We'll just
This
punt
will
the
be
ball
second
now.
time they've had to kick it away.
And they will return this one. And he goes down at the 33.
But the offense set up in pretty.
So the defense will take over as we're going to get into quarter number 2. We get a stop as they tried to go for it on 4th down. And we'll have the ball with just under 9 minutes to go. Inside of plus territory. Here's the handoff. Echo gets the first, and he gets up to the 29.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again.
Echo, another run. He is heading towards the end zone, and he gets tackled at the 4.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting this offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive
And
runs in the run
Echo,
game. Now you're getting
he
right
gets
inside
to the
pocket.
goal line. He
Touch
gets
this
taken
and get a
down.
touchdown.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Bulaga is in right now, and he's going to take it
Go straight ahead.
into the end zone, and Michigan gets the first touchdown of the game, and they're up 9-3.
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And here comes the kick. It is
And the
up. It
extra
is
point
good.
is true, and they're on
4
top by
plays,
7.
43 yards, a minute and
Let's check
12
in with Kevin
seconds.
Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia is
And
ahead
the kick
right now in
is
Charlottesville,
deep.
but
It will be
it's not exactly
returned.
Sean Moore out
And
there dominating this one.
he's got a good. Oh, he actually got a good return. Got it
Down by
to
7
the
over
29-yard line.
Never know what's going to happen.
All right, let's see what Indiana does with this. And they get a field goal, cut it to 10-6. Camper, Taekwon Camper with a 26-yard return on the kick. George Mugli hit a 49-yard field goal. So they cut into the lead, but Michigan is still ahead. Handoff. Echo gets 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him
Quick
out.
throw out to
Sometimes these
Anger.
3
He
to 4 yard
gets
runs,
4.
later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll try to get it through the air.
Throw out the Pung, and he dropped it.
On 3rd down, thanks
4th
to
and
that
2.
tough, hard-nosed pass
So we're going to go
defense,
ahead and
now
just
it's
kick
4th
it
down.
away.
And the Wolverines decide to punt it away.
And he's going to return it. And he's going to go down at the 32.
Return, they'll mark it at the 32.
And Indiana's going to hand us the ball back after a poor drive. We will have it at the 41.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting
Echo
last time.
I think it goes back
gets
to
the first down and more, and he gets up to the
finding guys that
46.
were working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart
Echo.
with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive
He
together.
got 6.
Able to pick
And
his
we got
way
an
forward
injury
for a
timeout.
decent game
Wade
before the defense gets him down.
Motif
We love to
for
see this on
Indiana
offense
is
early in
down
drives.
with an
Getting
injury.
that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
And Echo finds a hole, gets the first down. Eric Brooks for Indiana is injured on the play.
As the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10.
Handoff,
Looking for a
Echo.
physical attack from the
He
gun.
got
And a
8.
nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
So the quick handoff, Echo gets the first up to the 24. And we're at to the 2-minute timeout. We're going to see if we can try to add something to this.
No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10.
Zaire Blade with the catch.
Over the middle. It's Blade.
He's going to get
I'll tell you, when
6.
you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage.
Handoff. Echo
making it
gets the
easy.
first. Gets up to the 10. Indiana calls the timeout.
Drives it to the 10-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on
Long
this
with the
running
catch. Another timeout for
Gets
Indiana.
them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass.
Throw. Reuben.
Makes a grab.
Oh, he's
And he
close.
won't be able to
Indiana
push
calls
his
the
way
last
in.
time
He's
out.
at the 1.
3rd
There's
and
a timeout on the
inches.
field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Boy, they'd
Echo
love to move
in
the
the
sticks here and
backfield.
take
He's
a
going to
shot
get the
at
handoff.
1st and
Into the end zone, and Michigan
down Michigan.
adds another touchdown to the list.
How about this
And they're about to go up
offense?
17 to 6.
Gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
The AT unit on the field.
Kick is up.
And
It
the extra point
is
is
good.
and they have an
17 to 6.
So that's a 60-yard
1:21 to go in the half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And the kick is away. It will be
And he
returned.
takes this from inside the
And
5.
he goes down at the
Returner can
15.
find no daylight. He goes down.
And we will start half number 2 as they were unfortunately as they were unable to put anything on the board. So Indiana starts the ball with half number 2.
On the move from inside his 5.
And he's going to get taken down at the 14.
To stop the return man.
So let's see what the defense does as their first answer for half number 2. Well, we get a stop. We'll pick it up at the 25 after a 7-yard return by Anger on the punt. So Michigan will have their first chance to respond in the second half. And Echo gets the first down to the 37. He's up to 115.
Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back.
Another handoff, another run. And he gets it past midfield to the 48.
If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're not
another
seeing
handoff.
This offense call these run
And
plays
go
back to
get
back.
6.
They're trying to be physical. And they're trying to stay on the field.
He's at 136 right now.
Attack on this second and short.
They'll bring him out after this play. Bring in Bulaga.
From the gun.
He'll take the handoff and get 3. Oh, Quentin Wing is down with an
Looks as if we
injury.
have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Handoff. And he's going to get stopped.
He needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it.
And we didn't get it. Indiana will have the ball as they stop Ontavious Bulaga from getting the first down. And, well, they give us the ball back after having to punt it away. Fair catch at the 19. We will start the next drive. Bulaga in the backfield as he's going to take the handoff and get 6.
6-yard run out to the 24. The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Another handoff. And he gets the first up to the 34.
Man, you are doing just that.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Another handoff. Another run.
It's got to
8.
feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Another handoff. He's going to get the first. Ricky Boone for Indiana is injured on the play.
Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. They've been running it, but now the pass.
Throw.
To the wide out.
Catch. And
And a big time grab
duck it
there.
with
Knocked
the
out
catch.
immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
another handoff. Oh,
And maybe he'll
he
get
got a
back to the
yard.
line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top.
Throw.
Makes the
Catch.
It's Anger. They stop
Think he
him
got about
almost
7.
Immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. And the Wolverines are at the line looking.
Another handoff. He's going to be short. Another injury. Wade Montiff is injured on the play.
And we'll take a break to check him out.
They want us to go for it. I'm thinking we're going to go for it.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick
Quick
up the
throw.
first down.
Ruben makes the catch. First down.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down.
Bulaga got 2.
Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the hit.
Oh, shit.
And here's a fumble.
And Yeah,
defense
that didn't
somehow
go too
fell on
well.
it, and they'll retain possession.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Oh, that
And
one.
a missed opportunity on
Another
third down
injury
as the
for
defense
Quentin Wing.
knocks it free, and fourth down
And we're going to
is
have to
coming
punt it
up.
away.
The Wolverines will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep.
And there's the punt.
Fair catch,
fair
is
catch is a
signaled for
13.
and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole.
So the defense will take the field. And we're going to get the ball back. 1:10 left in the third. Ball at the 48.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
And
This is
off.
awesome. Like, last possession didn't go
Gets
great.
four.
Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Rides to the back.
Hicks
Got
gets
enough
the
for
first.
and he's still
Up to
going.
the 35.
Down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Throws it out.
Just a short
He
pass to
got
the
3. And we're going to go
came in hot
to the final quarter.
going, and he was
Quarter
ready to
number
run
4.
some
We're
side.
up 17-6. It's a nasty game out here in the rain of Ann
We've
Arbor.
reached the end of the
But
period,
we're
and
on
Michigan
our
has the
way
lead.
towards a
And as we
hopeful
switch
win.
ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
So we're looking at 2nd and 7 from the 32. We get ready
It'll be
to open
second
up
down as
final
we open the
quarter.
final stanza. Back to pass.
Quick throw.
And that pass will be
And
jarred
it's
loose
dropped
on
by
second down.
Anger.
That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Nice throw.
Gets it out fast.
Reuben with the
Drops
catch.
outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Give to the running back.
Oh,
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back.
and off. Hicks gets it. 1st and goal to the 3.
Electric run has him set up.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding.
Oh, the
clock.
handoff.
This is exactly what
Hicks.
you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Quincy
Pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard
Okapo
line.
down with an
Man
injury.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Let's do this.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top.
Oh, the bubble screen to Hicks. Oh, he gets in. And Michigan
And they add
Gets-
6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
another touchdown.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try
23-6. Vince Hicks with the score.
And that's why this running
On
back is so
the,
dangerous. It's not just handing him
well,
off the
screen.
football, but he's a weapon in the
And he
passing
gets
game.
the
You see
catch.
his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
And here goes the kick. It's
He'll bring it back from
returned.
inside his 5.
He gets
And
dropped
the
at the
coverage
14.
team able to make the tackle.
All right, so. Well, that was the closest they got. They fumbled the football. Tim Short recovered it. They were close to scoring, but were denied. And Michigan will end up with the ball. We are in the final quarter, so I'm going to sub out everybody. All of the starters are coming out. We're going to bring in the backups. And we're going to try to get out of here with as many healthy bodies as we can as we get ready to start the final quarter. I'm going to step away for a minute, and while I do that, let's see what the offense is able to do.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to the ground with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. The give out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
All right, so we're looking at 3rd and 3. We're at the 44.
Trying to keep this drive alive.
And, that didn't go too well, so we're going to have to, we're going to punt the ball away.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays
Oh, wow. So, it doesn't look like things went too well for us. So, let's see. Okay, so yep. So we ran a total of, we didn't run that many plays, so we kept the ball on the ground. Vince Hicks had 6, he had 2, he had 11, got us 1st down. Well, it happens, unfortunately. All right, so let's see what the defense does. And we're going to get the ball with 2:28 to go in the game. They tried to go for it on 4th down, and, well, it did not go their way.
And here comes the Michigan.
So we got
offense back on
good
the
field position.
You get field position like this, and you're not.
Hicks takes the hold. Oh, good God.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on, this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Throw it out to the receiver.
Oh, man.
What in the fuck was...
Yardage on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I have questions like, what in the hell was that? Because...
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position.
I honestly, I don't know what the hell that was, but that was some...
From the gun, wants to pass. And
that was
complete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26.
And we're going to get another one. Push it to 26 to 3.
And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty
Oh, he goes down at the 13.
As the offense comes out.
First and 10. And that's it. Game is over. Game, set, match. 26-6. We get the win. It was
methodical, strong.
it was ugly.
I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team
It was ugly.
way back earlier in the week.
Tim Masters goes 20 of 23, 131, touchdown. George Eckel goes 20 for 139 with the touchdown.
We'll put the wrap on things from here for David Pollack.
Vince Hicks 12 for 58.
You've been watching another presentation of EA
Antarius
Sports College
Bulaga 10 for 33 with the touchdown. Jason Rubin led the team with 6 receptions, 49 yards. The lone touchdown catch was Vince Hicks, 1 for 2 yards. Defensively, Rasheem Osborne led the team with 9 tackles. Terrell Hills and Hugo Luna each had 7. Nathan Watt had 1.5 sack. Devin Voorhees had the other half sack. No interceptions for the Michigan defense. For Indiana, Tim Stockton 16 of 26, 153. He led the team with 19 rushes for 33 yards. Antonio Murphy had 19 rushes as well, 72 yards. On the receiving front, David Rosewer, 5 for 22. Termaine Casey, 3 for 34. And Clinton Thompson, 3 for 43. Defensively, Quincy Okafor led the team with 18 tackles. Ricky Boone had 1 sack, and that was it. It was ugly. It was nasty. The weather, and that was just the weather. Then the game itself was ugly. But Michigan improves to 4-0, 2-0 in Big Ten play. Indiana falls to 2-3, 0-2 in Big Ten play as we get ready to wrap up week 7. I believe it's week 7 at this point. No, week 6. We're going into week 7. Oh yeah. Make sure. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yep. So we're going into week 7. And you'll see what happens. So we have a lot of top 3, top 8. No one dropped out, thankfully. We move up to number 6. And we will get ready to go on the road, and it will be a top 10 matchup as number 4 Oregon will be hosting number 6 Michigan in Autzen Stadium next week. Let's see. Well, we picked up some hours in recruiting, so that's good. Let's see. I'll take a look at that when I get offline here soon. All right, as we get ready to wrap this up. So going into week 7. Florida and Oklahoma remain 1-2. Number 3 is now is Notre Dame. Oregon moves up to number 4. Duke is at 5. Michigan's at 6. Ohio State 7. South Carolina, TCU, and then Minnesota round out the top 10. Texas moves up to number 11. USC falls from number 3 to number 12 with a 34-16 loss to Washington. Pittsburgh is 13. Florida State is 14. Auburn falls from 7 to 15 with a 54-17 loss to Texas. Tennessee moves up to 16. UMass is 17. LSU falls from 14 to 18, losing to Tennessee by 2. Central Michigan is 19. 20 is Miami as they fall from number 11 to number 20, coming off of an 11-point loss to Notre Dame. UMass moves from 25 to 21. Iowa joins the land of the ranked with a win over UCLA. Georgia falls from 19 to 23, losing to Oklahoma. SMU and the Miami Redhawks join in at 24 and 25. UCLA drops out at 15, Texas Tech at 23, and Illinois at 24. The Heisman Watch. Let's see what changed, because it's been changing a lot lately, so let's see. Timon Provo is back in the Heisman talk. He is back at the top of the list. Lee John of Missouri is at number 2. Zach Gallimore is at number 3 of Ohio State. Jalen Baggett of Kansas State is sitting at number 4. And then Baylor's Isaiah Dockett is at number 5. Dockett had 432 yards and 4 touchdowns against Arizona. Baggett had 162 yards rushing and a touchdown against Texas Tech. Gallimore had 9 for 119 and 2 touchdowns against Purdue. John had 4 for 123 and 2 touchdowns against Florida. And Provo had 327 and 4 passing touchdowns against Purdue. So once again, it's just kind of like that ever forming turnover in the Heisman Trophy. So no one's holding court, which is not a surprise early. All right, so the next sets for the next set for the next games that we will have set up will be week 7 and 8, both road games against Baylor. Baylor, god damn it. Both road games against number 4 Oregon, and then finishing out the non-conference slate at BYU. And then, of course, we'll have the rest of Big Ten play, which will include Illinois, Washington, our trip to see Little Brother in East Lansing, and then going to Minnesota, out to LA to face USC, and then facing Ohio State at home. So that is the rest of the schedule. We will get weeks 7 and 8 out of the way. Probably, it'll either be tonight, it'll either be later tonight, or it'll be maybe sometime early tomorrow. But we'll get weeks 7 and 8 out of the way soon. Like I said, it'll either be later tonight or tomorrow. Not sure. Depends on how I feel. And also, it just kind of depends on, just what else I decide to do. But that'll be the next recording cycle will be week 7 and 8. It's basically going to break down. We'll do week 7 and 8. We'll do 9 and 10. We'll do 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, and then we'll do 13 and 14, and then depending on if we know we're going to end up in the conference championship, I will probably stop after 14, and then we'll do 15, and then the conference championship. So again, it's a work in progress sort of thing. So, but yeah, but for sure, week 7 and 8, those will either be later tonight or tomorrow, and then we'll just start marching through the rest of the season. And we'll get the 2031 season in the books. I would say probably in the next few days, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But that's it for now. Like I said, we'll be back either later tonight or tomorrow, and we'll be picking up the two road games in week 7 and 8. So until then, I will see y'all guys later. Y'all have a great night, great day, night, and just we'll see y'all later.